Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Sulunga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So what's happening here? Hare Krishna, Rambanandri. I'm sorry, that's all the Tamil I know, and I don't know any Sinhalese. But anyway, we have to speak the message of truth, and that truth transcends all languages. First, I must thank all of you for kindly coming and attending this program, and especially the bhikkhus, the Buddhist monks and the government officials who have come here. We have to thank the police who are present here and who are letting us use their police ground. And we'd like to thank all of Lord Rama's monkeys for coming, and all the gopikas, and we also have little Radha and Krishna here. So Srimad Bhagavatam 5,000 years ago described the position in human society at the present time. The present age is Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is a very bad time. Before Kali Yuga these are all Sanskrit terms, Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga. Kali Yuga began 5,000 years ago. Srimad Bhagavatam describes, Tatas-chanu dinam dharma satyam socham kshamadaya kalena balina rajan nangshantyayur balang smritihi. With the passing of every day in Kali Yuga, all good qualities decrease. We can see practically in our lives how all good things are becoming less and less. While we thank the police for being here, we would prefer that there would be no police. Police are basically required because some people are criminals. Real human civilization should be that people can leave their houses open and there will be no question of anyone stealing. But in the modern age, people need big compound walls, big gates, locks, guards, dogs, and still people are stealing. I think probably I would hope in this area there's not a lot of crime. But if we go to the cities, then we find there's more crime. And it's getting worse all the time. Why is this? Because people have no idea of dharma. They're going away from dharma. Dharma is decreasing day by day. People do not think what is right and what is wrong. They simply think, what can I get? How can I benefit? So in Kali Yuga, Satyam, truthfulness, is also decreasing day by day. People are not afraid to tell lies. They think that if by untruthfulness I can gain, then let me tell lies. Then Shocham, cleanliness, decreases day by day. Shocham means keeping the body clean, but also keeping the mind clean. We may have very nice, fashionable, expensive clothing, and outside we may look very nice. But in our heart, if there is Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Mada, Matsarya, Moha, all these things, then we are unclean. In the modern age, especially this Kama, this lust is being promoted more and more. But as lust increases, so human quality, the purity of the human being decreases. And another quality that's decreasing day by day is kshama, or tolerance. If there's a little disturbance, little inconvenience, people become angry. And daya, mercy. Every day all over the world, millions of animals, birds and fishes are killed just so that people can eat them. It is not necessary to eat meat. But people are merciless and they kill living beings. So this is sinful. And people's lifespan is decreasing. and people's intelligence is decreasing. We can see that people's intelligence is very poor. Just one example I can give. Coca-Cola. Presumably there's Coca-Cola here also. All over the world, Coca-Cola is sold. It has no nutritional value whatsoever. And as far as I remember from 40 years ago or so, it doesn't even taste very good. But it's a huge multi-billion-dollar business selling Coca-Cola. How is that possible? Because it is advertised. The advertisements, they profess that if you drink Coca-Cola, you will be happy. Millions of people drink Coca-Cola every day. No one ever became happy by drinking it. But because it is advertised, people go on buying it. Another example is cigarettes. It has, not only has it got no value, but it actually poisons you. And it even states on the packet that this will cause you disease. But people are so stupid that anyway they smoke cigarettes. They work hard to get money to buy, to kill themselves with cigarettes. Which just goes to show that people don't even have even basic intelligence. So this Krishna consciousness movement is meant for giving people clear intelligence. Intelligence doesn't mean to go to a school and get a big degree. Intelligence means to understand what is the purpose of life and to live accordingly. And that you will never be taught in the school. The schools are meant for making people systematically foolish in a complex way. So this Krishna consciousness movement, it's not something new or invented. Truth is eternal. It has no beginning and no end. So Krishna consciousness means to understand reality. What is the truth? So this Krishna consciousness movement is eternal. The knowledge of Krishna consciousness is given in the Shastra, especially Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. Now generally people think Bhagavad Gita, that is a Hindu book. But actually the word Hindu we won't find anywhere in the Vedic literature. In all the Vedas we won't find the word Hindu, it's not even a Sanskrit word. Veda means knowledge. Knowledge is not Hindu or Muslim or Christian or whatever. Just like if you are sick, you go to a doctor. So it doesn't matter to you whether the doctor is Christian or Buddhist or Hindu. You just want to get cured. You may think that, I'm a Hindu, so I want to get treated by a Hindu doctor. So if you need an operation and there's an expert surgeon who's a non-Hindu, but you think I'll go to an inexpert surgeon because he's a Hindu, that is foolishness. So generally, we're interested in knowledge, and knowledge does not belong to any sect. Truth is not Hindu truth or Buddhist truth or Christian truth. Truth is independent of all these designations. So when we say we are teaching Bhagavad Gita, we are not teaching some sectarian Hindu dogma. Gita, in Bhagavad Gita, the instruction begins with Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumarang yovanang jara tata dehantara praptihi. I'll get the explanation bit by bit. It is a simple, observable, easy to understand fact. We are born, we grow, we die. So the body is changing from childhood to youth to old age to death. So everyone agrees with this? He has to say in Sinhala also. Anyone disagrees? No, it's an obvious fact. But who is born, grows, gets old and dies? Who are you? Who are we all? Generally we think, I am this body. If we ask someone, who are you? They will say something like, my name is Ramalingam. I am from Kandi. I am 33 years old. I am a doctor. And so on. This is my wife. These are my children. This is my house. I am Tamil. I am Hindu. But this is all in relationship to the body. The body is temporary. The body is made of chemicals. According to medical science, every chemical, every atom in our body becomes changed every 7 years. But we think that I am the same person that I was 8 years ago. But someone may say, no, you're not the same person. Or for that matter, if we think that I am a bag, just these chemicals, then at every moment the chemical composition of our body is changing, then we don't have any steady identity. So the first teaching of Bhagavad Gita is that the body changes, but the Atma stays the same. The body is changing all the time, but the person stays the same. So we are not the body. We are eternal Atma. Before this body existed, we existed. When this body dies, we will continue to exist. We require to understand this. This is the beginning of spiritual knowledge. Without this spiritual knowledge, we are no better than animals. Ahara nidra bhaya maithunam cha samanyametat pashubhya naranam dharmo hitesham adhiko vishesham dharmena hina pashubhya naranam. The animals eat, sleep, mate and defend. Humans also eat, sleep, mate and defend. The difference between humans and animals is that humans can pursue dharma. So a human without dharma, without spiritual knowledge, is no better than an animal. So this Krishna consciousness movement is meant for giving people spiritual knowledge by which they can rise to the spiritual platform. It is very difficult in Kali Yuga, but in Kali Yuga there is the process of chanting the names of Krishna. You have to speak after Shri. Kale dosha nidhe rajan astihi eko mahan guna kirtanad eva krishnasya mukta sangha parang vrajet. You can translate. So we request everyone to chant this Hare Krishna mantra. That will cleanse the mind. That will revive our spiritual intelligence. There are many methods of spiritual upliftment. Tapasya, dhyana, yagya, tirthayatra, and so on. Yagya. But in Kali Yuga, the best process is Harinam, especially the Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna means the Supreme Personality of God. Are you ready? He is the Supreme Controller. If we chant His names, then Krishna will purify our heart. So now I request Vasudev Prabhu to speak some more about this. Okay, you need the mic. All right, I'll finish.